nhớ rằng nó sẽ cái tổ chức bên trong chuyện như Hmong Family Community Alliance Church, hoặc là Mission Conference, họ sang gặp bên chỗ cái sao một trong cái công ty cho chúng một cái từ hai từ chia sẻ một cái thông luận thế, nó sang chỉ mình sẽ lên từ
คือสิฟิชื่อเส้นถ่ายกันแล้วเนาะผมยังไม่จอดใน YouTube May I have your permission to put it on YouTube
เอาคือมา
Okay 我找那
我知道。
Mission Conference. Yeah, the Bible Church, the no, the Commission Conference, no, present. The Sifria, no.
คือสิฟิว่านู่นเราก็เห็นได้จี
เกาหลีนะ
โอ้นู่นเราคือสิฟิว่าเนี่ยเกาหลีเกาหลีนะ
那要找新任เกาหลี
โอ้โอเค
Rồi Mission Conference of Bible Church cho liên tục tiến hành cuộc chiến. Hopefully everybody will enjoy and some our mission.
Alright.
Mong bánh đâu.
Mong bánh đâu. Coi mong đu sao?
Dạ mong đu mong bánh đâu.
Cậu mà nó chuyện nó à?
Mong cái cho chú xả cho thầu xuống.
Ê từ tận nó nè.
Bây giờ mẹ Marachi đó.
Mong mẹ là.
Mong mẹ à? Hola.
Mong star. Nó cho HFCAC original bút thổ nó cái chuyện nó cái
Lúc nó của mẹ đây ăn là giờ của mẹ hay giờ mẹ nhớ chỗ cái lúc trong Mission Conference này nó bây giờ Mission Conference bên nào lừa hay tên này cho có lô là tao nè bên nào lừa hay tên này cho có lô bên nào tự sợ lên nè cái nó nè
Mission Conference.
Chẳng hạn nó để cho bây giờ sau khi nó để cho bây giờ nhớ được cái thực hiện bây giờ sang một thị trường làm một trong đó để sau tàu một đợt bây giờ một món để có sản lên sau một tàu và chụp trên nữa
mong
Hola, ¿cómo está, Rico? Le dio música, ¿no? Dạ, cũng nhé.
Mấy xe hay là mấy xe?
Sao biết thế này chẳng đấy? Muốn biết.
Okay, so welcome to 2022. Đầu tiên luôn trong Samsung trong siêu này sẽ được phần chúng tôi tổng nó.
Once they get there, it's a
Oh,
better
right. At the end of the day, right? We can die, right?
Yeah. And after that,
Let's see. We need to see how many like the things are. There's nine already. That's actually.
สบายดีบอยอดรองเชิญสูโชว์ชาตัวใจเป็นชุดตู้แต่กินไปผมบอกขอตัวใช้ไปห้าไปบอกขอตัวใช้ไปตั้งกินเราห้านาทีทอเชิญชูเราไปมือตัวพอชูเซ็งไปตัวพอชูเซ็งนู่นยาคือซีฟูชูเซ็งย่างทอก็เชิญชูชูไปชุดละปูโอเคหนูอยากคือซีฟูชูเซ็งย่างเดี๋ยวทำขอบคุณมากที่ตอนเช้านี้ผู้คนทั้งหลายมาร่วมมองแฟมิลี่คอมมูนิตี้อารันชิก2022 Mission Confirm ยอดรองเชิญสูตะกิโนเป้จงเชิญชุดลายเมตัวของเป้ลูจงชั้นล่างคือยามองแฟมิลี่คอมมูนิตี้อารันชิกออพังในก็ออ Mission Confirm จนโนผมมีชุดกระเทยเช่าก็ไม่ชิมได้ใช้ตัวของเป้โน
Welcome everybody, glad you guys are here. If you guys can all stand up with your flags, and hey, we got some flag bearers that's gonna come through. they're gonna go through all the aisles. I mean, not all the aisles, but around the pews. So you guys have flags. Do wave the flags as well as they walk by. Okay. So do wave your flag as they walk by. And all right, let's get the music.
被路不，我也被pass 门路被我登记被他打，我摸也叫 fireworks 那也被有这么8rồi cho đến nay giỏi nhẹ nhá rồi sa rồi tê thay tê rồi nhá là tê theo lửa khó của giờ 8 rồi lu bên lúc còn họ nhau bên họ còn mong hồ hay thì OTS là gì Overseas Tribal Service giờ trong 3 rồi cho nên luôn thì cho số giờ và bé và cứ như tao để nó bé mua tao để nó giờอยู่ชิงกันเราเป็นนักชอลีแต่ชีวิตสวยๆยังการมันโตรู้ว่าเนี่ยนะ overseas project นะจำเขาเขาได้ป้าเราไปจอนี่จอนี่เราเชื่อจอว่าเนี่ยนะชิมได้เขาเนี่ยเราต้องเอาไป
จะไปตัวขึ้นยาบ้านโจจอจอนี่เนี่ยโจช่างตัวติ๋ว
里的木飘通路跌跌，có chúa hai nên hậu lộ can đủ lòng cho lại在有你做公梦中，我要走些前的路内，要下就平。
cái chất sinh ra nó nè giờ lú thở đề wa cứ thon tông tôi rồi là gia chế người ta tận gia yêu là tàu nó thì chúng cho ý chọn tông tàu nó thì cứ thọ trò thâu rồi trên tông tôi rồi là chỉ chọn tông nuôi cứ thâu nó chỉ giàu nó chỉ cả thâu tuần gì là chỉ thêm một triệu tới trên gì hết chỉ cứ thâu tuần nó nói thâu ý cho tuần gì giờ 연chia đâu để ra cho sát hậu xưa chuối chân山州nó chỉ biết 연주인 청산 런지 인지야 따질라 말린 좋아 xi măng đó thì cụ thay mình chỉ đi nó có sai sự đó nó giờ rút thời nó còn đá giờ bê mệt nữa họ xia li giờ ôm mệt cha chọc lúc rồi nó giờ rong bắn chọc nữa cái cụ thay mình chỉ đi nó có sai sự cái gì nó sinh ra cá tiệtเป็นต้นทุกต้นแล้วเดี๋ยวเนี่ยเลยยังชัวเตาเลยเชีย
เมื่อข้าคิดถึงคำหนึ่งหวนคืนบ้านเก่าจิตใจของข้าก็เศร้าบ้านเก่าข้าอยู่อย่างใดอยู่เมริกาคิดว่ามันไกลแสนไกลคิดโอ้องค์พระธรรมองค์พระเยซูคิดเจ้าพระองค์ทรงเป็นกบเขาพระเจ้าทุกสิ่งมีมาพี่น้องสาวลาวจงฮับเสื้อบุตรเรา
Sang mong rong của thôn cho mong rồng cho Chúa Giêsu cho kể chân lý mùa bề mùa kia cho mong rồng mùa kia bề mong nhớ thòng căn
cú lúc bé hôn chủ lý thọ cú hiện tôi cho có chữ cho ta khi sinh nó cú ha lúc trong cá sự mission committee bên trong xã tập giải miền số lên số tư cái miền tôi còn ở hàng này có mission conference cho nó để thọ mission là sản xuất cú thọ chữ bé hiểu biết là mua lúc trong mission conference nó tôi giờ đi ta bây giờ bên trên có hai cụ bây giờ bên trên ta chỉ mà bây giờ bao giờ cái sao mà rồi giờ là nó bây giờ là mua nó et tôi cứ nó yêu cho bây thì giờ cứ sư phụ sử xây ra nên tôi cứ yêu cho bây cho nó cứ sư phụ sử xây ra yêu nào cứ sư phụ cứ giờ đã yêu nào yang ở từ mua bao từ bình nhộn ở từ tu ở từ xài ta sẽ nói nếu họ lựa nhau cho hữu mong district ở tu sai cái sao mà rồi mission director yang tăng lưu nên cô ở thao sư phụ cho Clearwater Mong Alliance Church cứ sư phụ sử sinh cậu ta nêu lại Bachelor of Pastoral Biblical Study nhau trường đại Simpson University nêu cậu ta lại Master of Divinity in Pastoral Study nhau trường Liberty University ta chỉ nói nêu ta tỏ cả mong dốt lại Doctoral Study nhau trường Alliance Theological Seminary cứ sư phụ sử sinh nhà cha lúc thì chỉ tăng lên đó nhà nhau về những chuyện tôi nên nhà đọc cái thông yêu cho cái tin nên ra suốt là thọ cho cứ sư phụ sử sinh nhà cái lúc sau nó khó chân khắp đến không có
我找了个宋助理một introduction nếu là những cái dòng sáng của đây cái môn lịch sử tôi sai hết trong chỉ biết bằng trên mong Family Community Alliance Church nhưng tôi nói mấy chú mong luôn đấy là cái sự tạo trong chỉ mấy ít ra đây chỉ tạo tôi biết mấy bằng trên là nó ít ra đây nếu là những cái dòng sáng chịu sáng của đây cái một opportunity tôi sai biết bằng trên
Whenever I come to California, I feel like I'm coming back home. And it's an honor to see familiar faces. And it is an honor and privilege to just be here and to share with you about be present. Be present. So that's why now I bet you see pe lo khama chi tu lo pe hai ko lo ki ro kan now I bet you lo mong mo chi chao ha na ya. And so lo ku ta be present no ke mo chai literally mo te ja ku mo chai ta chu sen của mình na. Me chu no da shi ne chu sen của mình ha no okay. Because a lot of time you could be present but your mind is not present. Yeah. Cái nhá nói tới gì cả, mấy cái đấy sáng chủ ta ít thì cũng một tô năng gió, ít thì cũng một nướng chè, ít thì cũng một say football. You're thinking about what game is going on today, and so your mind, your body might be here, but is your mind really here? Yeah. So be present. Chủ sinh của mình, even though các chủ sinh của mình, ta chỉ có bộ cái lúc này của những một cái hào cho tôi kinh nghiệm là cái sáng rồi nè. Or you don't be present in the life of the person who's next to you, that is in your community. Be present. It's not that non-Christians don't know about Christianity. But the thing is that non-Christians often have a misunderstanding of Christianity. They may often have a misunderstanding of Christians. In some places in the world, people don't actually like Christians. Wherever you go, you must make a meaningful impact in their life. You have to make a meaningful presence where you are. mà bố sa li yon nong ke lu ku me yo kha po ta me kha po zu fang chi ta me kha po zu fang chi zu ke lu ta me kha po zu ji yesu ha zu zu mong jong bố sa li sang nong ko ke me ha ha lu the meaningful presence no ma chai tao ta bây giờ ở đây kia của bé ở tàu này của con nung cái cho tôi này cái nhau buồn gì bé chưa sáng gì cho cái tàu bảo hàng chữ okay and so that's how CMA's strategy for is churches wherever you are we want you to make a meaningful impact in this community because without making a meaningful impact in this community they won't want to hear even what you have to say when you're there to share the gospel with them. You know. So Matthew chapter 5 verse 13 to 16 okay? Jesus had John James on the Sermon of the Mount that you are the salt of the earth. But if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket. But on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Glory okay? I'm so happy you have a small group. Thank you. Video thank you. Thank you. I believe that the group no mà sáng that page or group you thank you cho lữ tử. Thank you cho you chế thank you cho you community. Thank you cho you bằng dân. Thầu Jesus had a bé họ cứ bé you ở tao cho tôn nên họ bé nên chỉ cứ nhớ sống tu giờ bé you chịu qua lên chế ha bé chịu qua lên tên họ cứ qua lên chế ha qua lên tên đó mà ni xài đi chăng? What does that mean to be salt and to be light of the world? Chế mà giờ ý cứ giảng tao mà ni mua cái hình nữa. Back in the days, salt was very, very valuable. Actually, more wars were fought for salt in ancient days than for gold. Salt was something that was valuable way back in the days. Even though today, salt is not that valuable. It's like salt is one of the cheapest things we can buy right now. Like, it lasts you a whole month, or it lasts all month, and it's like one of the cheapest things. But back in the days, salt was very, very valuable. So, I'm sure the disciples saw and understood that Jesus was talking about something that was valuable. Have you guys ever heard that?
Yeah.
Young people, have you heard that? Yeah. You go carry salt. Okay, it doesn't make sense. But when most people use that phrase, she go carry salt, it usually means that someone has passed away. And why did they use that? It was because back in the days, salt was so valuable that when you did not have salt, your body started to be dysfunctional. In the same way, I believe Jesus says, you are the salt of the earth. They should thirst for Jesus. It should make them want to know Jesus. When they taste us Christians, when they get to meet us Christians, it should make them want to know Jesus. Yeah. A lot of them muốn nhớ chỉ trả bằng chân chỉ trả cứ tí chỉ trả nên tiếp muốn nhớ trả lại cái món là từ dân là thế này rồi. Okay, we are moving from a people that used to be really community oriented. Bé nhớ chỉ tao bé tôi kinh á, bé một số khó từ là bé chỉ một community á. Thì bé tao lúc đấy thì mình càng nói we became more Western, we became more individualistic. Bé it's okay to do it, yeah. And then when COVID hit, we went from community, collective organization to individualistic to isolationist. Thai created a fence around us and we became isolated from everybody, from community. And Jesus, a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples if you have love for one another. Jesus said, and that's what? That's community. If we have a loving community, people will know that we are disciples of Christ. Because they mong them a child community. So yang tao lu cái mong chu cái cho tao mình chưa bao giờ được chăng? Bây giờ shit loose nè. Chúng ta bây shit loose cái lử tu bu bây chu cái shit loose cái bao nhiêu chờ đừng chu bây công nữa. Right? And that's mong lu cost strategy yang tao lu ta. Ya bây giờ sao tao mình chưa bao giờ bây shit loose. Then when there's a funeral, everybody helps out. The people will better community people that wow. And so that's kind of big on strategy. That we have this church that have love and have community. People outside would just be like, wow, we want to be a part of that church. Yeah. But come to bring what you can to the table. Everybody has a different gift. Everybody has a different talent. Everybody has something different to contribute to the community. Salt enhances flavor. And so mỗi gia bên mỗi tổ sư phụ ni một số trong đời bằng chứng đời để ở tổ chức sĩ thang. Cái tổ sư phụ mong muốn rằng đấy, tổ biết tổ tế thì mình cả nó biết tổ phong cho Chicago. Or the student in college that day that, oh, I used to live in Chicago. Chicago, we did sponsor a Hmong family to Chicago. And so he took out a picture, the student took out a picture of the Hmong family that they sponsor on his phone. And lo and behold, on this picture was a little baby that was this pastor. And this family, when they came to the country, they were not Christians. But because of the love that they received from this church that sponsored them into this country, they became Christians. And this little baby that was a pastor was Gisili Sanktua, our next gen director of the Hmong district. And you imagine that in this little church that sponsored this family that came from Taipei, had no idea where this family went. Have no idea what happened. But then God brought the fruit around 40 years later for them to see that, wow, what you did, even though you thought it was very small, bore a lot of fruits. Okay? Salt actually preserves and purifies. Okay, so what do we use? Sometimes we not change sometimes we not because salt actually preserves. What do you do? When you're all scratched up and you're bleeding? Bây giờ mong lò nè, bố có mấy lời chuyện cho gì rồi à? Pí à nè, cái mong là vấn đề gì rong chua, ý chỉ có to chúng ta chỉ để cho gì rồi. Because the salt content in the pea helps purify, that she helps that wound from being infected. And so, Moshi Toji for a lot of things, but I believe it's the salt in the pea. When we are salt on the earth, we help bring healing to people in the earth. Light. The light makes the darkness flee. And so the way that we live should help the world see that, wow, that is wrong. Yeah. I mean, we say, the world says so many things is okay. Homosexuality is okay. Okay. Pornography, all that's okay. Like, all the stuff that goes on TV and media and our kids are exposed to that, this is all okay. And the way that Christian lives, it should show them that, wow, that's not supposed to be okay. You know? And the way that we live brings light to what is the darkness. But when the light came, the people did not did not accept the light because they love the darkness. So they love the darkness. For us to be light means we gotta live differently for them to see that, oh, there is something better than what the world is offering. You know? Don't talk about death to Hmong people because they're afraid of it. He said, being useless in a dark and thirsty world. But if the salt has become tasteless, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. But if what makes the non-Christians don't want to come to Christ? It could be bad reputation. Sometimes in our churches, sometimes when we are salt and we are light in this community, we begin to move. Let's try to start moving this way. Start moving this way in the way we love each other, in the way we love this community, and people's mind will start to change how they see our church. And the better they see our church, the more they will want to come to know what we're about. For us not to be useless salt, but to be salt that actually is good for Lula. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor does anyone light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand. It gives light to all those who are in the house. It's like there's no purpose for this light if you're covering your light, because it does not give light to anybody. It's all only under this building. It is all covered under this building, and the love that we have never goes outside of this building. And it's like we have this light, this beautiful light, but we put a basket on it. And nobody outside this community, nobody outside this building actually gets to experience that light. That's something that we hear in our Hmong community, because the reason is because I think it's been a part of Hmong culture for a very long time. And a lot of times, Hmong mentality, that's a system that we've used in our culture for a long time, but that was before we became Christians. And so the challenge for the Christian church is to go beyond our cultural way of doing things, go beyond our system. To have a kingdom culture is to love people outside of this building, to let our light shine beyond these walls. cô hai đứa bé chân chân à ta bé sao sáng ta mong chân chọc bé tụi kế băng hông á bố yên chọc mà đó chỉ mong như mua khó cứ ta pride hả này rồi bé mong là mà giờ bố chỉ câu kế à bố yên chỉ thọ như băng ra đâu chỉ vâng chỉ sự hạt sáu nữa chỉ sự ta let your light shine before men in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Cha mẹ lúc tế chi cho tôi này của bố bù lặng lùng lên đó của bố sẽ là khổ mẹ lên gì tụi mình nhớ sống tu. That is when they will want to know who God is. That's when they will give glory to Pedro vang you because they see that light that shines beyond this building, the salt that goes up from here to I know this is counterculture. Some things that Jesus did was counterculture. Is so different than Buddha culture. And that's why Jesus got persecuted because he was counterculture. And sometimes we go in counterculture, it's going to be hard. But if we follow Jesus, let us create a kingdom culture. Let us send workers more more than and mission conference. Let's just not come to enjoy the potluck. Let's come to give to the potluck. Let's be a part of this potluck. When we all give, when we all come to be a part of it, we bring packing because everyone is contributing. And how much you from how much you tell me you. Let me pray for you, and then Silva Name will come up to talk about the faith promise card. They go share. Okay.
Bây giờ là bán nhiệt rồi bạn chứ để đi dùng cái sản môi trường thì có hai việc cái sản môi trường giờ chúng mình nhiệt gì cái chắc là sản môi trường giờ chúng mình nhiệt gì cái bây giờ sản xuất tin nên một cái bây giờ sản xuất sản môi trường và cho mình xin được một vài chuyện để đi dùng thì cho nên nó cho nhiệt với cái mình xin là cho nhiệt sản môi trường nó cho giống như cho sản tại một vài chuyện để đi dùng bán nhiệt gì họ sản môi trường cho nó đều cho đâu và sau đó thì sự suy sinh sẽ tạo ra cái bao giờ bây giờ chủ mua họ nó sẽ bán nhiệt gì nên sẽ để có tao này nó nhà tao là nó chỉ cũng mà đi là explain gì anh chỉ tao là chỉ chặt để bây giờ mình xin mình đi mua sản đó bây giờ